Hi, folks. Welcome to Crisco's Corner. Unfiltered commentary. Not your truth, the real truth. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for your support. Welcome back from the Conservative Daily Briefing. Trump wows Iowa, trashes Democrats and Joe Biden, and all but formally announces 2024 re-election campaign. And there's Senator Grassley. Those of you that thought he was too old to run again, I guess he's been in the Senate, 7 terms, I think? 6 terms? That's almost 40 years. The guy's in his 80s, and he's in better shape than I am. He runs 3 miles every morning, okay? You know, he's probably going to outlive me. The heavens are smiling on Des Moines, Iowa last night. He gave a gentle breeze. They gave a gentle breeze with temperatures in the mid-70s to some 40,000 plus attendees who came out en masse to hear the former President Donald Trump. 40,000 plus. Wow. To both inspire and send a subtle message to the crowd, President Trump had this movie from the Academy Award-winning picture Patton clip played on the Jumbotron of the General George Patton speech given was just before invading Germany during World War II. It's the famous one. You know, part of it I remember distinctly says, I'd play it, but I want to get copyright strike. You know, don't die for your country. Let the other poor SOB die for his country. I mean, that's very Trump-like. We all know most, if not all, of the historic speech given in the 6th Armored Division by the real George Patton just prior to the invasion of Germany in 1944. Former President Trump last night wanted to send a resounding message to the faithful. The message was loud and clear to those in attendance. Real Americans love the sting of battle. Real Americans love the fight, etc., etc. Later in Trump's speech, he echoes and cites his love of both the movie and Patton's words, to which he drew extended applause. Well, I'll give a little bit right here, frankly. I'll give him a little bit of that. At the moment, it became clear as to why he had the movie clip played. His message was, get prepared for battle, patriots. Yeah, get prepared. After the movie clip had played, the former president came out to thunderous applause and almost immediately launched into President Biden's record, or lack thereof, achievements so far. In fact, he spent the next hour and a half plus dismantling the Democrats and Biden's description of leadership. Trump covered Biden's failure with the Chinese invasion of southern borders. We all know all of it. This is not the most important takeaways from his speech to the Trump faithful in Iowa. You can watch the entire speech here, but it's been taken down. It was originally on YouTube, but I believe it was taken down. Big shocker. Besides pointing out Biden's failures as president, he for the first time began aligning the current president with communism in his handling of the First Amendment issues. Trump specifically pointed out that having the Attorney General and the FBI investigate parents because they protest the school board and their children's education was nothing short of communism. I agree. Authoritarianism at the very least. Again, thunderous applause on the topic from the crowd. Well, that, folks, is the sound of the Democrats in the midterms coming up and the presidential election in 2024. Let me play it again. The problem is, though, once we flush them out, we need to make them stay flushed out. Former President Trump did expound a clear contrast between how he would have handled the pullout in Afghanistan and how Biden dealt with the problem. Again, more applause from the crowd. And there it is again, the sound of the Democrats being flushed. Hypothetical question for you, the reader. If you want to announce a run for president without actually announcing a run for president, what is the best way to pull this off? Let's go to Iowa. Hire some incredible operatives to begin organizing a huge ground game, hold a monster-sized rally, and endorse the godfather of Iowa politics. Meanwhile, we will bash the heck out of the current administration while touting our achievements during our tenure. This is precisely what the former president has done. This past August, very quietly, the President Political Action Committee hired the son of a long-serving governor, Eric Branston, to begin organizing not only this rally, but the entire state. Why? Remember, it was the younger Branston who organized his campaigns in 2016 and 20. Another extremely important point to make here. President Trump endorsed Chuck Grassley during the event. So why is it important, you may ask? And there's Senator Grassley with President Trump. Two items. Chuck Grassley is a very old sage politico in Iowa. He pretty much owns the state as far as Republican politics goes. He would have never walked up on that stage and accepted the president's endorsement unless two things lined up for him. The first being that Trump's numbers in Iowa are holding, and in the plus column, the second being that he knew for a fact that Trump was going to run again. So he can't announce because of the Federal Election Commission laws, which are really ridiculous. I mean, they go too far, but that's a different issue for another time. Chuck Grassley was being endorsed by the former president for his re-election bid. Remember this. Grassley in Iowa only needs to announce and he automatically wins. If the truth is known, he doesn't need to run one radio ad, one television ad, or make one robocall. He wins simply by putting his name on the ballot. So why did he walk up to the former president, shake his hand, and accept his endorsement? He was also endorsing Trump in his quest to win Iowa in the caucuses one more time. This is precisely why he went to the stage. He was giving Donald Trump his blessing for 2024 in front of all of Iowa. And for those making wagers after last night, it is done. Donald Trump will be making another run in 2024. Get ready, America. This is going to be exciting one more time, and it's going to be absolutely great. I would love it. Just for the political junkies out there, this is like raw meat to a hungry lion, I'll tell you. So I'll read the last part of this article. And the last sentence of this article says, remember, let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.